Today I'm going to hit a spot that is a very popular dumping ground for farmers and hunters to plonk their dead animals on. In this large area, I have previously found sheep, goat, deer, rabbit, fox and cat bones. This area is also the home of the wedge-tailed eagle family that we have previously harvested pellets from, so we might also essentially find more raptor castings. Let's get ready for our scavenger hunt. Now this whole video did have audio, but it was a very windy day, and the wind sort of really disrupted your ability to hear my voice clearly. So I had to improvise and do a voiceover back at home. So it might be a bit cringy, but we'll see how it goes. The first bone we found was a rabbit femur, but if I can focus the camera on the bone, you can tell that it wasn't in good condition due to the texture of it, so it wasn't good enough for me. I left it where it was. This one also isn't good enough for me because it has a gigantic crack in it. But this rabbit vertebrae was in good condition, so I took that home with me. And here we have some turtle shell fragments. I'm not a native to this land, nor do I have a scavenger license, so I couldn't take them home with me. And then we spotted a living turtle. I thought he was dead, but he began to move, and he swam away. And then in the distance, I spotted something that looked very much like a skull. And it is a sheep skull, or it could be a goat skull really. It's kind of hard to determine whether they're a sheep or a goat. I mean, the skull is a bit of a doozy situation. It's been eaten by a fox or something. But other than that, it was good. So I put it in my bag. Under a pile of skin, we found a very good looking skull. And this is a second skin with another good looking skull. This one had actually quite a few maggots still on it. That's what I was pausing at to look at. Now here I was explaining that the first one I found, I took to the stream to clean. And when I went down there, I found a big pile of bones. And here is another skin with another skull in it. But you'll see the pile of bones here. There's the pile of bones there, and there's a skull there. You can see my skid marks on the dirt from previously going down there. My phone nearly fell in the water then. At this point, I should really become like a crime scene cleaner or like working in a morgue, because the stink of decaying flesh does not bother me at all. Like other people, they smell decaying matter and they screw their nose up and be like, "Oh, that stinks." But here's me, I'm sniffing the air for more, trying to find where it's coming from, hoping that I could find a good skull or something. My phone will actually fall into the water this time in 3, 2, 1. Now these are the bones that were down near the stream. This skull wasn't in that good of condition. The cranium's a bit broken, but it's still in one piece, like there's no brittle parts. There was a snail living in there, so I got rid of him. But I put that in my bag. He'll be a cheapie. $5-10 at max. This bone here had evidence of a canine eating it, so I put that back. And here is the spot where I took that photo. If you remember, on my Facebook page I took a photo of some deer pelts. So they're still there. There is some legs still attached, so I took them with me. But my main prize for this area was this massive deer rib cage. It was pretty heavy, it did weigh my bag down, but it was worth it. And this is footage of me back home preparing these bones to be cleaned. The method that I'm using to clean these bones is by soaking them in water for a very long time. Every week or two, depending on how hot it gets, I will change the water and try removing any bits of flesh and hair during these water changes. Once they are nice, clean and fully dry, all these bones will be available for any other vultures out there to buy. They will be advertised on my Facebook page. And that marks the end of this video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content.